The most exclusive road in Africa is in Clifton, Nettleton Road.
This is the most expensive street in Africa, where a single home, guys, can cost more than an entire neighborhood.
Alright, very beautiful neighborhood.
It is located at the tip of Africa, called the Atlantic Seaboard, the most expensive coastline in Africa. The coastline stretches for about 18 kilometers and houses some of the most expensive homes in Africa, where wealthy foreigners hide behind glass mansions overlooking one of the most beautiful beaches in the world.
So this is Clifton.
Clifton. I see it all over the internet, so I can't even believe I'm here myself.
Today, I'm taking you inside the Billionaire Street to uncover its location, why it is so expensive, and how much the homes actually cost. This is Africa's luxury at the highest level. Let us start with the location. This is Nettleton Road, a small but incredibly exclusive street located in Clifton along the Atlantic Seaboard, one of the wealthiest coastal suburbs in Cape Town and Africa as a whole.
This is the Nettleton Road, which is the most expensive street in all of South Africa. See the properties, they are sitting on a cliff. Here, being rich is not enough. You have to be wealthy to own a home here, and you can look at the properties. They're not joking with you, man. Clifton is the crown jewel of Cape Town luxury real estate.
What makes this location special is the geography. The houses here are built on the side of the mountain called the Lionhead, overlooking the famous Clifton beaches. I've actually done a hike up the mountain before in the morning, and I can say it was absolutely beautiful when you get to the top to soak in the sunrise.
So it is a very small slider down the slope of Lion's Head.
Every home on this street gets something priceless, uninterrupted views of the Atlantic Ocean, and that is expensive.
From beachside bungalows to mountainside mansions, Clifton really has you covered.
With its world famous beaches that you have just right here, the ultra luxury homes and insane ocean views, and I think that's why a lot of people buy homes here.
A lot of sectional titles, so you've got a lot of apartments lower down, as you can see, stretching over the beaches with direct access, and then up on the hill you've got these absolutely exquisite villas.
High net worth buyers from across the globe are drawn to this neighborhood. So you can see the beautiful backdrop right here of Clifton. It's not a very big neighborhood, so getting a land to build a home here is almost non-existent, right? It's already a well-developed neighborhood. I don't think there are more than 3 or 4 plots of land available right here. Probably you need to buy an old house and demolish it. Unlike Bantry Bay, you can see a few construction going on there, but right here I don't see no construction at all. Let's have an idea of the kind of people that buy properties in this location.
It's a variety of people, as it is everywhere, right? But the majority of people that own here are investors.
Okay. So they probably want to put money into real estate and get some returns of some sort.
Definitely. Business orientated, a lot of internationals. I mean, it's difficult for the locals to actually keep up with the property prices in this area, particularly because it is such an international destination. It thrives.
So what makes it an international destination?
Well, firstly, you've got the western aspect, so you're getting the sunsets. Okay. These 4 beaches here run from Clifton First Beach, Second Beach, Third Beach, Fourth Beach. You can see them over there. You've got this amazing backdrop and Camps Bay just neighboring it, Clifton.
So what exactly makes this street the most expensive in Africa? First is the location. The houses here sit on a cliff with some of the best ocean views in the world. You hardly can find landscapes like this in and around Africa.
Clifton has constantly been ranked as one of the most valuable property market in the country and in Africa, thanks to the massive demand and incredible limited supply.
Second is the extreme exclusivity. Land is very limited here, and there's only a small amount of houses on the street, meaning very few people can ever own a home here. Houses here are considered a status symbol. Most owners wouldn't resell, so homes here are rarely on the market for sale.
The majority of Cape Town would probably say Clifton is where you want to live. And I completely understand, and I actually agree. If you're looking for that rock star, multi-million dollar, just the best of the best, ultra luxurious, it would be Clifton. There you're paying for the architecture, right?
The location.
Absolutely, the location. It's actually a big portion of land higher up, so away from the hustle and the bustle of Lower Clifton.
Yeah.
The third is the beaches. Living in Clifton grants you access to some of the world's most beautiful beaches just outside your balcony. And it's called the Clifton First to Fourth Beach. Imagine your everyday life like a holiday, and that is why buyers pay premium for houses here.
If you own a home here, you're sitting on what I like to call prime real estate.
And fourth is the luxury architecture. Many of the homes here are modern mansions with glass walls, infinity pools, private gyms, wine cellars, and even private elevators, which has risen the cost of properties here. Some properties are designed by international famous architects, and because of all of these factors, demand for homes here is extremely high among the global ultra rich. Also something to note, because of the terrain, building on Clifton requires special expertise, making construction overly priced and reserved for the highest bidder.
We're about to check out the Cape Town helicopter. The city is one of the most beautiful, and the only way you can really appreciate the beauty is by being on top.
Now let's talk about the numbers. Homes in Clifton Road and the Atlantic seaboard in general regularly sell for tens of millions of dollars, like the famous Iron Man villa, rumored to be worth more than $20 million US.
Yeah, no.
Like, I haven't seen anything like this.
No,
not
you
physically,
can't
but I probably would
compare.
see it online. But that right there is a spaceship. Like,
Yeah, it's quite impressive.
The architecture is really like. Is it very popular building here?
Yes, everybody knows
I
it.
heard it's been featured in what, Iron Man?
Yes, everyone knows it as the Iron Man house.
Iron Man house.
They do
Okay.
rent it out on a daily basis, so for film shoots, a lot of our top South African musicians have shot their music
Music
videos
video there.
It's definitely one of the most favorable homes on the Atlantic seaboard.
And what do you think? What do you think is the price, like the worth of the property?
I would like to say in the region of around 200 million, maybe a little bit more, but yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Average prices of home here can average between $5 to $10 million. That is if you are lucky to find, because there is no new land for new construction, so most likely you would buy an old villa and have to refurbish it, driving up the cost. One property here even broke records as one of the most expensive home sale in South African history. What makes it even more interesting is that many of the buyers are international investors, meaning they can attract wealth from all over the world.
Somebody wants to buy a property right here in Clifton. Average price for a property, average price for probably a land, 1,000 square meters.
Okay.
Give us those numbers.
this neighborhood, your average price per property is about 20 million.
20 million would get you a
20
decent
million,
four
yeah.
bedroom,
No.
three.
Not even.
So it's not even going to get you.
No, if you were looking for anything over 3 bedrooms, you're looking at closer to 50 million.
Wow. So
Yeah.
that 20 is probably going to get you like what, 2
A
bedroom?
2 bedroom, like I said, the penthouse that I sold, beautiful 2 bedroom, 200 square meters,
Wow.
27 million.
Wow.
So you're paying for position, security.
But how about the cost of a land per square meter? You have that number?
It's over 100,000. It differs where you look, you know.
Yeah.
Property 24 statistics say that 160,000 a square meter.
Square meters.
But Nettleton Road in Clifton isn't the only luxury area here. Just minutes away, you'd find some of the most exclusive neighborhoods in Africa. Places like Camps Bay is known for its beachfront villas and celebrity lifestyle. And there's also Bantry Bay, famous for the ultra private luxury apartment. And just around the corner, you'd find Seapond, a vibrant area filled with restaurants, luxury apartments, and oceanfront promenades, and Landano, an exclusive beachfront community. Together, these neighborhoods form what many call the Billionaire coastline of Africa.
What is the major difference between Clifton and Bantry Bay?
Now that's where it's very personalized,
Yeah.
honestly. I think the majority of Cape Town would probably say Clifton is where you want to live.
Yeah.
And I completely understand and I actually agree.
Okay.
But if you're looking for price relation, perhaps more land, a place to raise a family, that kind of thing, then
Yeah.
Bantry Bay is probably a better area to be looking in.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for that rock star, multi-million dollar, you know, just the best of the best, ultra luxurious, yeah, it would be Clifton.
Clifton, right? Living in Clifton means walking up to uninterrupted ocean views, stepping straight into one of the most famous beaches in the world, which is the Clifton beach. And you have top restaurants right here, top designer stores, boutiques, and of course the popular V&A, which is not very far away from Clifton. It is a perfect mix of seclusion and convenience. To put things in perspective, Clifton highest recorded sales hit 250 million rands a couple of years ago, but I think if they sell the Ironman Villa, it's going to be the most expensive home in South Africa right now, right? So I love this neighborhood, and it's my most favorite neighborhood. From statistics, from the net worth of people living here, from the property prices here, it is rated #1 neighborhood, not just in Cape Town, but in South Africa as a whole. But I'm going to like to hear from you guys. What do you think about this neighborhood of Cape Town?
So the next time someone asks what is the most expensive street in Africa, now you know. It is hidden above the Atlantic Ocean in Clifton, Cape Town, called the Netherton Road, a street where luxury meets one of the most beautiful views on the planet. And honestly, it might just be one of the most beautiful streets in the world.
And once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video to the very end. I really hope it did educate you about the real estate market here in Cape Town and in South Africa as a whole. Until the next episode, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Make sure you subscribe to my second channel here if you learned something new, and I'll see you in the next one.